Hey everybody, well today I've got a different type of video because I want to ask a question to you guys, and hopefully somebody can give me the answer. Today I changed the TXV on a water furnace geothermal heat pump, and everything went really smooth except for when I pulled the TXV and the dryer out. The TXV looked like it was installed backwards. Now I do know it's a bi-flow dryer, or I do know it is a bi-flow TXV, so I don't know if that means that it could be installed either way and it still worked the same, or what the story is. But I'm going to show you the dryer and the TXV, the orientation of everything, and kind of explain how it all works. So here is the, as you can see, the TXV and the dryer. And this little port here, what it does is it comes from the coax coil, which would be the condenser coil. So you got a big coax where your refrigerant runs through, and it's surrounded by water, and it leaves there and it comes and goes into the dryer here, and this is a bi-flow dryer, and then it goes into the TXV. And that would be for cooling, and then after it leaves the TXV, it goes up and goes into the evaporator. So as you see, I cut here and I cut here, and when I was doing the job, I went ahead and I made a new piece, a 3/8, and I brazed everything on the ground outside of the unit, because if you know anything about water geothermals, you know that they are very, very tight. So when I got done, all I had was this little joint there to braze, and then this little joint here to braze that I swedged. They were both fairly easy to get to, and when I was done, you know, all I had to do was 2 brazes in the unit itself. So, but here's my question, or when I pulled this out, I noticed that the inlet, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but if you look real close, it says in right there. So I saw that and I was like, well, wait a second. If it comes from here and goes into here, that means it goes this way. So the inlet should be here. So what I did is I called the manufacturer and talked to tech support and asked them. I said, look, I've got a 12-year-old geothermal that I'm changing the TXV on, but to me it looks backwards because the N is on the outside. And he said, well, let me look it up. And he said, no. He said the N is supposed to go in between, the N is supposed to be facing the coax coil in the dryer. So I was like, well, that's what I thought, but you know, it's been installed for 12 years and this is factory installed, so I didn't know. And so we got off the phone, and I thought about it for about 10 minutes, and I called him back just to verify again, and sure enough, he said, hey man, I'm looking at the drawing and it shows the inlet on this side here. So I was like, well, okay. So I actually flipped it around, and now the one I installed, the inlet's over here. So my question is this: will this TXV work properly either way? Can you put the inlet side on the outlet side? Or, you know, was it installed wrong the whole time from the factory? That's my question. So if you can answer it, you know, please feel free, because I know surely I'm not the only one with the question. But, you know, I've installed a bunch of them, but I never paid attention. So, you know, or maybe I did, and this is the first one that I came across where I had the question about the inlet being on this side. Maybe they were all turned that way. I don't know. But anyway, that's my question. Will it work either way? See ya. Bye.